Craig Copeland. Thank you for joining me, Mayor Copeland. We're talking about some fairly serious issues that have been plaguing a major facility in your city for a while, and now it's gone to the priorities committee meetings. Can you tell me what's been going on?
Well, over the year and a half, and going back even before then, we've had a lot of break-ins inside the facility, and then we brought in a quite a sophisticated alarm system to address that. And then recently, we've had a lot of vandalism in terms of the elevators. Elevators have been vandalized at least three times that I can think of, quite seriously, about $30,000-$40,000 a hit every time. Bathrooms destroyed, and then just recently, what seems to be on a disturbing trend is the fighting that's going on inside the energy center.
I understand as well that this is a multi-use facility. What all takes place in that center?
Yeah, it was one of the first P3s, as they called it back in the day, with the province. So we have the community college, Portage College is an anchor tenant. You got the city's recreation, and then you've got a major high school on site. And the original plan of the energy center was actually another high school from the Catholic school system. So eventually, the plan is that a long-term plan is for a Catholic high school to also be on site.
From what I understand, there is access to the facility from three different entrances. So do you have an idea what can be done to limit access?
Yes, administration has come forward with a sort of a security plan during the day. It will come off around 4 o'clock in the evening. But the idea is to make the footprint. The building's massive, and so why are people entering the arenas when nobody's on the ice? So we're going to limit the amount of ability to move around that facility with gates, which roll down shutters, that kind of thing, and also limit access to just the main door at the front end of the energy center. People can see the staff because we have seniors hockey during the day, and so they'll have to come in through the front door and then get their pass and access the hockey arena, and then the food courts will be accessible. But we're just going to reduce the overall footprint of the building.
So I understand as well, there's an understanding at the level of administration that there might be a bit of inconvenience for regular users. What can you tell them?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. There just seems to be a lack of respect for the facilities, and so we've got to protect. This is a major taxpayer infrastructure. Hundreds of millions of dollars in replacement value there. We've had a fire inside one of the washrooms, so we just the council's sort of reached tilt, and administration too. I mean, I really feel bad for the workers that are working inside there. So we're just gonna try this out. It's going to inconvenience some of the users during the day, but please work with us and work with the staff, and we'll try to see where this goes from here. But we're going to put up some gates and just narrow the footprint. Like I said, it's unfortunate we're going to do it. It's going to take a while to purchase all the equipment, but this is the direction that we're going to head into.
Mayor Copeland, do you know if the teachers have addressed the students on these issues as well?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're not the only school that's faced this. This is just, I mean, the teachers, their hands are tied in today's world of enforcement. Um, just think, we just asking the youth to just respect the property and respect the people that are giving you guidance at the school and inside the energy center is just, respect, right? And we could have hid behind it and not publicly addressed it, but we have had a lot of issues there over the years, and it's just been building, and we just sort of reached the point where we're going to have to tell the public what's going on inside the energy center. It's unfortunate, but this is what we're faced with, and we're just going to get in front of it, and then hopefully everything just calms down.
Yes, and I guess the concern as well that things might, take an even worse turn, especially with the fighting. Nobody wants to see that, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just our world right now just seems to be upside down, and so I think we just there's some consequences that we're going to be bringing forward. It's not going to restrict the students from getting to the food courts, but it's just going to narrow the freedom. The building is massive. And so now we're going to limit the ability to move around that building during the day.
All right. Thank you very much for shedding some light on the issue, Mayor Copeland. I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Yeah, you betcha.